कर सोही कहे, मर्म न जाने हो। जात जीव जाने नहीं, दया कहाँ से हो। बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम। दया धर्म का मूल है, पाप मूल संसार। जहाँ क्षमा तहाँ धर्म है, जहाँ दया तहाँ पाप। बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो जैसी करनी जा सुखी, तैसी भुगते सोए। बिना सतगुरु की भक्ति के जन्म जन्म दुख हो। बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम। जब तू आय जगत में, लोक हंस तू रोए। ऐसी करनी ना करो, पीछे हंसे सब को। बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम। एक घड़िया दा घड़ी, आधी में पुनिया। कबीर संकट साधु की, कटय कोटि अपना। बोलो राम, 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 बोलो राम। बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम। दया धर्म का मूल है। Where there is kindness, there is dharma. Believe you me, where there is kindness, there is dharma. Where there is no kindness, there is no dharma. And where there is deceit, there is arrogance. Anywhere there is deceit, there is arrogance. And where the atmosphere is charged with impurity, Bhagavan says, I am on vacation. Where the atmosphere is charged with impurity, where there is no kindness, where is deception, he says, in that atmosphere, I do not dwell. Where there is anger, there is calamity. Anywhere you see anger takes place. And the worst time to have an understanding or information, let me sit quietly. The worst time to have information from someone or to get the true information from an individual is when that individual is very angry. You cannot. The Lord says, in such a realm, Bhagavan Krishna says, my immaculate manifestation does not present itself. दया धर्म का मूल है, पाप मूल संताप। Kindness is a foundation of dharma. Kindness is a foundation of dharma. You must learn to be full of kindness, full of mercy, full of love, full of compassion, and you must be giving, and you must be tolerant to your fellow human being. This is what the Lord is telling us this morning. He says, by being loving and being kind and cheerful and playful also, He says, my mercy and my divine grace will forever be with you. Kabir Das said in the Doha, Jaisi karani jasuki, taisi bhukte soy. Bina satguru ki bhakti ke janma janma dukh hoy. Bahut sundar Doha. As you sow, Jaisi karani, as you sow, so shall you reap. The bad things you do in life will come back, it will rebound to you. If you want to know what is heaven and hell, don't search for it. There is no heaven and hell awaiting you. Heaven and hell is right here. A sadhu one called his chela, and the sadhu said to his disciple, he said, come here, my chela, come here, my shish. And when the student came to the sadhu, the way he said it to him, the student stood up and said, Guruji, I came this morning to ask you, where is hell and where is heaven? So the Guru said, you, my student, has the form of a kutta, a dog. And when he said those, when the Guru said those words, you have a form of a kutta, he became irritable, angry, eyes became very red, and he stood up as a Rajput, and he was about to hit his Guru, fight with his Guru. The Guru looked at him. Then he said to his student, he said, this morning when you arrive here, I like the garment you wear, and you have a beautiful smile. And the student smiled and became very polite because he spoke of his garment and he spoke of his smile. And that compliment made him smile more. Then the Guru said, my student, what was the question you asked me? Where is hell and where is heaven? And he said to him, he said, I have just presented to you heaven and hell. He said, in what shape and form? He said, when I call you a kutta, a dog, you are ready to destroy me. He said, that is hell. Your reaction to me. When I told you how beautiful your garment is and what a cute smile you have, and you smile, he said, that is heaven. Heaven and hell is within you, and you created it. And life is full of nobility and spirituality. Kabir Das said, he said, culture yourself, adjust yourself, adapt yourself, have Guru Bhakti within you, have Seva Bhakti within you, have Ram Bhakti within you, have Krishna Bhakti within you, and palan kare God. And if you do not palan kare God, then God will take a form as he took in Vaman Avatar and destroy Rajabali. He took Vaman Avatar and he destroyed Rajabali. And the reason why he destroyed Rajabali, it was because of his pride. And when he came, he subjected Rajabali. He said, I ask of you for 3 steps. And Rajabali said, my Lord, everything I own, what you can see with your naked eyes belongs to me. The Guru said, Kabardar, chup, don't speak. The Guru saw God was standing in a dwarf as Vaman Avatar. The only child that left in the line to ask for Bhiksha. Everyone filled their jhori and went away. And the child stood up and the child said, give me Bhiksha. And the king said, take whatever you want. Look around and see. Land, cattle, money, property, anything you want. The Lord said, no. I need 3 steps only. 1, 2, 3. That's all I'm asking for. That circumference I need. He said, a child like you asking me for that? I grant you full. Take it. But the Guru warned him, no. But he already gave his word. And the supreme creator of heaven and earth expand himself and cover the entire earth. The Lord expanded himself and covered the heavens. Heaven and earth, he took it away. And he said, Raja Bali, you owe me one. What is there for you to give me now? You have nothing left. When Raja Bali saw that everything was snatched away from him, he came to recognize that he was speaking not to a little boy, but to the Lord of the universe. He went and bent his knees and he said, Lord, I have one Balidan to give you to cover the final step. It is my ego and my pride. Take it away from me. He prostrated himself on the ground and he said to the Lord, take it away from me. Raja Harishchandra was growing very old, and he knew it was time to choose his successor. He said to all the students and children who were in his assembly, he said, today I'm going to choose one of you as my successor. He called many young people to his kingdom, and he said, it is time for me to step down and choose the next emperor of my kingdom. Raja Harishchandra have decided to choose one of the students that came into his court. They were all shocked. I will give each and every one of you, this is what the Raja said. He said, come my students, all of you, surround me. I will give each and every one of you a special seed today. I want you to plant the seed, come back here 1 year after today with what you have grown from this seed. I will then judge the plants that you bring, and the one I choose will become the next emperor of my kingdom. One day, the days passed, the months passed, and the year was coming to an end. But one humble little child by the name of Ravi, he went home excitedly and told his mother the story. She helped him, planted the seed, and watered it carefully. Variety of plants grown by the other youths, beautiful in shapes and sizes. Ravi put his pot on the floor. All the kids laughed at him. Well done, Ravi, well done. Their trees grown very huge. Flowers and fruits were shown. But Ravi put his plant close to his mother. Raja Harishchandra arrived. He surveyed the room and greeted all. Ravi, with his mother, hid in the back. What great plants, trees, and flowers you have brought. It's all well grown, said Raja Harishchandra. Today one of you will be appointed the next king. And Raja Harishchandra stood up. All of you who are standing here, come, listen to me. All of a sudden the king spotted Ravi and his mother at the back of the room with his empty pot. Terrified, afraid he will be killed. The king asked his name, Aapka naam kya hai? And he stood up and said, Mera naam Ravi hai. Bahut sundar ka naam. Raja Harishchandra said, you have a beautiful name, Ravi. All the kids were laughing and making fun of Ravi. King Harishchandra then announced to the crown. And he stood up and he said, behold your new king, Ravi. They were astonished. They were shocked. How could my son be the king? Ravi said, O divine master, how can I be the king? And then the king said, listen to the moral of the story. He said, 1 year ago today, I give every one of you a seed. And I told you to take the seed, plant it, water it, and bring it back to me today. But do you know, I give all of you boiled seeds. That's what he said. Which could not grow. All of you except Ravi has brought me trees and plants and flowers. When all of you found out the seed could not grow, you substituted another seed for the one I give you. Ravi was the only one with the courage and humility and love to bring back the said seed I give him. When all of you found out the seed could not grow, this is what you have done. Therefore, seeing that you have deceived me and deceived yourself, I have no alternative to give Ravi the opportunity to be the next emperor. The final thoughts. If you plant modesty, you will reap trust. If you plant modesty, you will reap trust. If you plant goodness, you are going to reap many, many friends in the world that you live in. If you plant humility, you will reap greatness in life. If you plant perseverance, you will reap vijay, victory. If you plant hard work, you will reap sweetness in life. If you plant forgiveness, you will reap reconciliation. If you reap openness, if you plant openness, you will reap intimacy. You will have many, many good friends. And if you plant patience, you will reap improvement in your life. If you plant faith, you will see the cup of miracles in your life. But, the conjunction but, if you plant dishonesty in your life, everyone will distrust you. No one wants to be in your company. If you plant selfishness, you are going to reap loneliness. A selfish person and a greedy person is a very lonely person. Live all by himself. If you plant pride, you will definitely reap destruction. Destruction is coming to you very soon. If you plant laziness, there will be stagnation in your life. You become very polluted. If you plant bitterness, there is isolation. Everyone wants to be isolated from you. If you plant greed, you're going to live in darkness throughout your life. If you plant worries, go and look yourself in the mirror. You will have wrinkles and wrinkles taking over your faces. And it is said, if you plant sin, you will definitely reap guilt. And if you are not careful what you plant, then brothers and sisters, your entire life will be in jeopardy. So this morning, I conclude in telling all of you, including myself, I'm ready and willing to plant a beautiful tree dedicated to Lord Krishna, so that the Murali Gopala Vrindavan Sanjara Gopala Gopala the Murali Gopala Bada Chitta Chora Vrindavan Sanjara Gopala Gopala the Murali Gopala Bada Chitta Chora Vrindavan Sanjara Gopala Gopala the Murali Gopala Govardhano Dar Gopala Bala Govardhano Dar Gopala Bala Gopala Bala Gopala Bala Gopi Manohar Radhe Gopala Gopi Manohar Radhe Gopala Gopi Manohar Radhe Gopala Gopi Manohar Radhe Gopala Pada Chitta अरे गोवर्धनोद्धार गोपाल बाला,
गोवर्धनोद्धार गोपाल बाला,
गोपाल बाला,
गोपाल बाला,
अरे गोपी मनोहर राधे गोपाला,
गोपी मनोहर राधे गोपाला,
कदाचित चोरा वृंदावन गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाल,
पराजित चोरा वृंदावन संहारा, गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाला,
कदाचित चोरा वृंदावन संसारा गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाल,
पराजित चोरा वृंदावन संहारा, गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाला,
अरे गोवर्धनोद्धार गोपाल बाला,
गोवर्धनोद्धार गोपाल बाला,
अरे गोपाल बाला,
गोपाल बाला,
गोपी मनोहर राधे गोपाला,
गोपी मनोहर राधे गोपाला,
अरे गोपी मनोहर राधे गोपाला,
गोपी मनोहर राधे गोपाला,
कदाचित चोरा वृंदावन संसारा गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाल,
पराजित चोरा
असतो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्युर्मा अमृतं गमया सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तो निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय मुरली मनोहर घनश्याम बाबा सियापति रामचंद्र की जय। शरणं प्रभु उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। भगवती शक्ति भवानी की जय। श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम।
Bole Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Devotees, let's put our hands together and give Panditji a lovely round of applause for this beautiful and wonderful discourse this morning. As we have listened to him now for the past 5 sessions, I am sure that we are all very spiritually enlightened by his wisdom and his knowledge and the vast experience of scriptural research that has gone into his kathas. To sit on a singhasan and speak for roughly 2 hours on katha is a gift. It's a gift from God. And to speak on topic as well. I must compliment you, Panditji. And just to share with you, I have adopted him as a Satguru for the past 10 or 11 years. I met him at the home of Auntie Silo. My guru, the late Sri Pandit Ramprasad Tiwari, my first guru, passed away about 25 years ago. And I was guruless for about 10 years of my life. And let me tell you something. Not having a guru, you can be lost. It's like being lost in a forest. Because your mother and father, of course, are your first gurus. But if you cannot turn to someone at the spur of a moment, especially when your parents don't live here, at the spur of a moment to pick the phone up, at a time of need, to reach out to that guru, to hear that voice, it is a blessing. And I will share with you, the past 10 years of my life has been blissful because of Panditji, my Satguru, and his wife Devi. There are days that when you will feel down and out, when you feel like all the doors begin to close around you, and the minute you pick that phone up, Guruji, Namaste, and that voice comes over that telephone, it enlightens you spiritually, puts a smile back in your face. This is a guru. Gu remove.
Okay, Namaste or Sitaram, everyone, fellow devotees. Guruji, our Ved Vyas, Reverend Pandits, Pandit Anand Sekul, Pandit Neil, Pandit Ramarose, and Pandit Vishisht. Today, after having accomplished a dream that came true, a very vibrant and very successful yagna, I stand before you humbled and thankful to each and every one of you for doing your part and helping us to achieve this salvation. To our Ved Vyasji, Pandit Anand Sekul, words cannot express how thankful we are for having received the knowledge you have imparted to us over this short space of time. I have friends near and far calling in. Can you tell us how everything is going? We can't see, but we can hear. We want to know how it is. We are enjoying the nectar that is generated in this mandir every night. And they called and they want to know and they can't wait for the next session. Pandit, you are no stranger to our family. You've been here with us for a very long time. Me personally, 10 years. But with the family, close to 15 years. And you know, most importantly, you've always been there for us through thick and thin. Babs, in an answer to a question you asked me, have you ever disappointed us? The answer is yes. And that was 3 months ago when you gave us the scare of our lives. And today we are thankful by divine grace of Sai Shakti Ma, you're here. Thank you, Mother, for allowing us the chance with this divine soul once more. And of course, Auntie Devi, who when I call or who calls us, she's always there for us no matter what. We thank you very much. To our ground Pandit, Reverend Pandit, Pandit Neil, humility and grace comes to mind when I think of you and I want to describe you. You performed puja so eloquently each night, and thank you for being patient and accommodating to all our needs and every demand. We most humbly thank you, Pandit Neil. You know, it's a lot of hard work we did throughout this couple nights. A lot of shifting schedules, but we thank you. You were very accommodating. You also accompanied by the very able and learned Pandit Rambarose, who we respect so much for